Statistics is a collaborative field. We work with every other field, and so often we have education programs that are joint, and that's very much a defining characteristic of Carnegie Mellon University. When Correlation One approached us about this potential opportunity to be part of the Correlation One Citadel Datathon series, we of course leaped at the chance because it was kind of exactly what we love to do.
One of the things I like the most about the Datathons at Correlation One is that the questions are really open-ended. And so students, it's not like a competition where you're trying to outperform other students. It's much more about finding good questions to ask and then figuring out how to answer those questions.
Working with something like having a datathon or some kind of competition that brings together people from different disciplines, this is a very natural fit at Carnegie Mellon.
It's really, I think, also a unique skill that's maybe not something that's typically taught in an undergraduate or even graduate education, because a lot of the data files that students are looking at for these problems are much larger than they will have encountered. And then also this issue of not having a problem set to answer or something, but instead to come up with their own questions to solve them and to do modeling around them is, I think, a very unique experience.
It's been very exciting to see how intense the students are when they're competing, really bringing their A game. And I think that speaks very highly of the Datathon in general, that they were able to attract such a strong but diverse group of students. It's fun for us to see as educators.
I view the Datathons as being complementary to maybe a typical undergraduate education in computer science or data analysis.
This particular Datathon series was a wonderful opportunity for our students to learn about Citadel as a company, to get a chance to work on a very hard problem in a short period of time, get exposure to that process.
The quality of the presentations were very high. It was really great to see how students could both come up with interesting questions to explore, do a data analysis, data exploration, and then go a step further and create machine learning models that are predictive and then assess those models.
With the rise and the explosion of this idea of data science, being able to communicate with other firms, right, or other industry partners, how can we market those students or train those students as data scientists and then place them in positions where they're going to be successful? That is actually trickier than it may sound, because it is this intersection of all these different disciplines. Working with a company like Correlation One, they are, I think, an example of a company that's filling a much needed space. And coming to universities directly and helping us kind of build that bridge, I mean, it's everything.